What's up, YouTubers? Here I am for a small routing tutorial of Woodfall Temple with chest fairies enabled, which is a setting that is on for Season 3. You have to know that there are in total 7 chests in Woodfall Temple, without counting the boss key chest and without counting the boss item. And 3 of them in Woodfall are added as chest fairies. So I will go through a standard routing that doesn't open all the chests, but look at them, because there's also chest size matches content. So you will know just by looking at the chest if it has an important item or not. So we'll assume that all the chests that we're seeing have nothing, because there's a video of Dodo that routes this really well, that does a really well routing for full clearing the temple, so opening all the chests. I will link it in the description so that you may take a look at it if you want to know the version where you open all the chests. So let's say I look at this chest, it is a small brown chest. So it's nothing. You go through there. Oh, actually, I did a mistake here. Already making a mistake. That's okay. I won't cut it in YouTube. You actually go there first. You kill the turtle with bomb. Actually, it's kind of annoying having to equip all that. In Rando, you have the D-pad. It will be much better for you. Don't worry. And much smoother. But I want to show you like the thought process. Is BK it is vanilla. Boss key is vanilla. So we see this chest, we assume it's nothing, it's a brown chest, it's not a golden chest. We're playing in vanilla, so it's a golden chest. But we'll assume that it's nothing. Same for this chest here. So then you don't do the mistake I made. You actually now get in the center platform and activate the switch. It is obviously much better. Now we'll go through. We'll get the boss key. Can actually kill him. Oh yeah. Also, I'll assume that you have all useful items for dungeons. So hookshot, bow, elemental arrows, etc. I'll assume you have these already. Routing may change depending on whether you have hookshot or not, for instance. Yeah. Quick swap arrow is also really useful in Rando. I'm telling you that is very useful quality of life change from Rando. So we'll assume you open this chest here. Here you go. Usually you can have Goron, so you would equip Goron to go slightly faster here. Take this flower. Yeah, fire arrows in Woodfall Temple does save quite a bit of time. I agree with that. But you can actually have a different routing. If you don't have fire arrows, I'll actually show you, because Dodo does it with fire arrows. There's actually a slight routing change if you don't have them. And I'd like to show them to you, just doing this exception here. So here I already lit the torch, but what you can do as well, if you don't have... of course I'm bad, so this happens. Don't do that, kids. So you're gonna activate this if you don't have fire arrows. Next you have to activate a chest. So you can use bombs or ground mass. I think bombs is just much more simple. You activate this chest. So you see this chest. We'll assume it's a brown chest. If that's the case, you can just void as Goron, come back right here. You can use Goron again. If you don't have Goron, you have to do the detour. But going from there will allow you to do Dark Room without having to light the torch. So you just have to kill all the small black enemies in this room. You can use Quick Speed, you can use Goron Pound, whatever suits you best. This chest spawns, it's a brown chest, we don't care, we go along. And there, that's where you'll be saving sometimes compared to having fire arrows if you do this route. You burn this web here. And then you go through the torch again with your Deku Stick, otherwise it will not have time. You won't have time to get to this torch if you don't go back to the torch and relight your Deku Stick. And you don't have to do all the... You don't have to get the torch that is at the opposite side of the room, so you're saving a little bit of time here. And so here, we'll assume it's a brown chest, you just go away. There's not much difference between my routing and Dodo's routing. Oh yeah, you're supposed to have a key, obviously. We'll assume I have one, you know. There's no key in Rando, so you don't have to worry about that. Here you just kill that Deku Baba, you equip the hook. And actually, normally if you don't have fire arrow, you don't do that directly, so you don't have to kill the Baba. And you can just do that. Here, easy. And then you can equip Goron here. You can also do a recall clip, there's multiple ways to do that. You can also do it as Zora. Whatever, even if you're only human, that's fine. And those dragonflies can be annoying. And then you just hook this torch. And there you go, you're in front of the boss. And you just have to kill the boss. Alright. So that's it for Woodfall Temple. Not much difference between full clearing this temple and just looking at the chest. The only difference between me and Dodo's routing in this dungeon is simply about if you don't have fire arrow, it will be faster to go through Dark Room and then Compass chest. Whether when you full clear the dungeon, what Dodo showed you is if you have fire arrow, you can just directly go Compass Room, then Dark Room, and then fall through the hole and go for this last room. That's the only difference, essentially. And really, I don't think it makes that much of a big difference anyway, so it really doesn't... It's not really the most important dungeon that you should learn, or rather, you don't have to go specifically out of your way. I think the other 3 dungeons are more important to really take a look at, and we will do that next time. And see you later. Bye-bye.